Welcome back, everyone. It's only 16 days before the 2024 Olympics begins. The athletes are preparing for the biggest moment in their athletic careers, so it's an exciting time. I'll be analyzing more current gymnasts after this analysis, but I really wanted to take a closer look at this next athlete. Today, we will be analyzing the floor and vault skills of Olympic medalist Alicia Sacramone. Alicia has 11 world medals between the World Championships and Olympics, and after analyzing her gymnastics, I forgot how dynamic and aggressive she was in her gymnastics. She moved very fast and with strong expression, and she was bouncy, and this made her fun and exciting to watch. Let's get started with the analysis on floor. Sometimes before her first pass, she started with a fast double turn with her leg held out. We can see she spins very fast and aggressive. This is a side-by-side with Alicia Sacramone. They're both very similar, with their hands held over their head and nice control. Alicia moves through her skills and choreography very fast. Her first tumbling pass is a full-in back out or a full twisting double backflip done very clean. This is a side-by-side with herself. She has a nice reach up and starts her twist a bit early. Her technique's a bit unique compared to many other athletes as she grabs both legs very early, even before she's completed her first half twist. This early grabbing of her legs helps her increase her speed of flip rotation. She has very clean form and her legs are tight together throughout and opens up early with straight legs in preparation for her landing. She lands very high and strong and moves quickly into her choreography. Her second pass was traditionally a triple full or a layout backflip with 3 twists done incredibly well. When we slow it down, we can see she reaches around the side very fast to get into her twist, but because her back handspring is so strong and she's so bouncy, she has no problem getting enough height to complete her triple full. Her feet and legs are glued together. It's very common to cross your feet in multiple twisting skills, but she stays incredibly tight with excellent form throughout this triple full. She lands very high and completes this triple twist very easily. Really nicely done. She showed very nice flexibility in her split leaps. She seemed to apply above average energy in the effort to make her leaps look even stronger. Very energetic and exciting. Her next tumbling pass is a tucked Arabian double front. Very solid, again with her knees and legs very tight together. Here's a side-by-side with Alicia Sacramone. Ali reaches around the side more to get into her tuck faster. Alicia's arms in her set for her Arabian double front look exactly like her set for her full-in back out. They both square up forward very well. Alicia grabs behind her legs where Ali grabs on top of her knees. Many find that grabbing on top of the knees helps your flip rotation speed accelerate, but you're also more susceptible to cowboying or keeping your knees apart in your front. Each athlete has their preference. We can see Ali is a bit more rotated at this point. They both land very high and easily. Ali has her arms up to prepare for her laid out front, where Alicia is focused on controlling her landing. Well done. Here's a very clean front handspring to a layout front flip with a full twist, then springing to a prone fall, moving very quickly. She has good arm throw and she's patient not to twist too early. At the half turn mark, which is essentially a branny, she spots the ground and sees it very clearly and focuses on the floor as she completes her full twist. Very nice technique and excellent execution. Her next pass is a round-off back handspring, 2.5 twisting back layout punch to an immediate layout front. She has great control on this combination. Here's a side-by-side with Alicia Rivera. Alicia's feet are glued together and very clean. Alicia has a slight feet crossing over each other, but really they're both very clean and execute the skill very well. They land almost identical, but Alicia punches to a layout front where Alicia focuses on controlling her landing. Very nicely done. Alicia's final tumbling pass is a piked double back. She has a long, strong arm set. She gets into a nice clean pike position and lands very high and comfortably. This dismount is very comfortable for her, and I imagine she could do a more difficult dismount, but probably focuses on a clean and controlled landing on her final pass. Again, her legs are tight together with great execution in a very tight and comfortable pike position. Moving on to vault. Her 2 main vaults were a handspring layout Rudy, or a front flip with 1.5 twists, and a more basic Yurchenko layout full twist. Let's take a closer look at her layout Rudy. In her pre-flight, she hits a very unique and strong pike position for this vault. This is very nice technique and it creates what I call the slinky effect. In forward twisting vaults, the biggest challenge is often to get enough speed and power into the flip rotation. Her pike position allows her heels and feet to whip over her body very quickly with a lot of momentum. This momentum lifts her chest off the vaulting table and accelerates her flip rotation. She has a very strong forward arm throw, and that arm throw combined with the slinky effect propel her even stronger into her flip rotation, allowing her to focus specifically on the twisting, which she does very easily. Here's a side-by-side with Olympic vault champion Rebecca Andrade from Brazil. They do different vaults, where Rebecca does a shun vault and Alicia does a handspring Rudy, but they both use the slinky effect. Here they are both slightly piked with very straight shoulder angles. They both leave their heads back looking at the vault table, and this allows their heels and feet to launch over their bodies and fling them into their flip rotation. Really beautiful position here. Then they both throw their arms forward into their twist and complete their vaults very comfortably. Alicia was working a double twisting layout front, but I never saw her compete it. Again, I think her challenge was getting the proper flip rotation to finish this skill. Her twists seemed fine. Alicia's second vault was a very high and clean, comfortable full twisting Yurchenko. In my view, it's clear that she could have developed her Yurchenko into a double twisting Yurchenko or an Aminar. An Aminar is a 2.5 twisting Yurchenko. I believe this because her technique was so solid in her Yurchenko full. Maybe she did compete those, but I never saw them in competition. In an overview, Alicia was one of the cleanest gymnasts with her execution in the air that I've ever seen. Very much like Olympic champion Shannon Miller, Alicia paid a lot of attention to her execution and being clean in her skills, and the result was some really beautiful gymnastics. It was her aggressive expression and great execution that set her apart from the rest of the field, and I believe she inspired many other athletes to try to duplicate this aggressive approach. Thanks again for checking out my video, and I hope you enjoyed it and got some value out of it. Feel free to like and subscribe if you'd like to get notified each time I release videos like this. Also, if you have any thoughts or suggestions, you can leave them in the comments. As always, all my best, and until next time, rock on.